Hi darlings and musicians, welcome to my channel, Me and Places. I'm Paulina, and this grey and rainy day I am spending in a town of Dinant. I came here for a few hours, like a day trip or half-day trip from Brussels, and actually I got very good advice from my couchsurfer friend. The thing is, traveling in Belgium is not a very budget-friendly thing to do. And my friend gave me an advice that if you travel on weekends, you can buy a weekend ticket, and it's usually cheaper, which I did, and it was cheaper. Yesterday I went to Bruges and I paid 17 euros one way on a train ticket. Today I bought a weekend ticket and it costed 16 euros here and back, so weekend ticket was a very, very good advice. Always listen to locals. That's a lesson I learned. It's a cute town. Even in this grey kind of colorless weather, it's still a very pretty town.
One might wonder why there are saxophones all over the town, on the walls, on bridges, in corners and squares.
That is because saxophone was actually invented here in Dinant. It was invented by Adolphe Sax in 1841, and 5 years later he patented his invention, and somehow still has to spend a lot of time in courts defending his invention. If you know more than me about this story, please write in the comments. I would really like to learn more. Anyway, I don't think I would ever know that saxophones were invented here if I never made it here. Actually, my friend who gave me good advice about traveling on a budget told me that saxophone was invented here when I told him that I want to go on a day trip to Dinant. But yeah, I would never learn that if I wasn't going here.
There is a small museum dedicated to Adolphe Sax, located in his birthplace. It is rather small and not that informative. But with the saxophone parts on the wall and the inspiring quotes, somehow it is really atmospheric. It is also free to enter.
Kind of a small room where you can go for free. It's called the House of Mr. Sax. And if I understood correctly, this is also most likely the place where he was born. The house was burned twice after that, but it was here. And here in this room you can listen to saxophone and you can learn about his journey into inventing it. I found this cute store to hide from the rain and cold, and it's so cute.
There was a Romanesque church here at the same place before, but during 13th and 14th centuries, this Gothic beauty was built on that same spot. It was restored a couple of times to be a mighty landmark dominating the riverfront view of Dinant. The church looks so narrow from the outside that it really surprised me how much space there actually is once you enter.
That was a very, very beautiful building. Wow. I love the Gothic structures. I'm not actually even religious, but I love the Gothic big structures because they have some sense of creepiness, which I really, really enjoy. And I really enjoyed this one. And the stained glass was so beautiful. Okay, I am getting a little bit hungry. And I just googled that there is an Italian place just over the bridge, so let's go there. This is the place. Let's go.
And this is the pizza.
So the pizza was absolutely awesome and the prices are much better than in Brussels. It's raining more than it rained before. I was going for lunch. So I don't think I will do much of walking, but there is one place where I might go for a dessert. So besides being a home for saxophone, Dinant is also a home for Leffe beer. There is a Leffe beer manor or abbey, which is other direction along the river, a bit further from here. But there is also like a house of Leffe where you have a pub and also a museum, if I remember correctly. So I think that could be a place for my dessert today. Maison Leffe, this is where I'm going. So this is a parallel street to the one that goes down there along the river. And this big house over there is Maison Leffe. So there is a ticket for 15 euros, which includes a visit to Maison Leffe, beer tasting and a gift. But as far as I know, there is also like a pub side where you can just drink beer. So yeah, there is a bar where you can go without the museum. And my dessert today is a Ruby Leffe. I don't think I ever tried a Ruby Leffe. Oh. It's like drinking a candy, but it's not too sweet. And it's beer. This is perfect dessert I could have. So darlings, the Leffe house is behind me. The beer was, as I already said, the best dessert I could have. The Ruby Leffe. I would say if I am in any other town, and when I was in other towns in Belgium, I prefer to taste different kinds of beers from smaller breweries, but since I'm in the place where Leffe was born, it made sense to taste it here. So this was it. There are two more things actually you can do in Dinant. There is a cave, but because it's wet and cold already, I don't really feel like going to the cave. And there are boat rides. But I don't see any boats picking people from the points where they usually pick people, and I don't see any people waiting. So I think because of the weather, it's not an option at the moment as well. So I'm just gonna go and catch my train back to Brussels. Thank you, darlings. I think it was a very soulful, cute town. I'm very happy I visited, and I'm even more happy I could save money by visiting on Sunday with the weekend ticket. So thank you for watching, and see you somewhere else. Bye!